Watch this video to the end. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to zero gap and adjust any trimmer that is adjustable. This is what they mean by zero gap. Look at the blade, how it's just slightly pulled back right here. All right, so let's get started. First things first, I'm going to take off these 2 screws right here. These are the mounting screws. This is what holds the blade in place. So as you can see, you got the blade carrier, the black piece, and then you got those 2 screws. So those 2 screws, take a look at it from the side. You see the distance between the 2 blades. That's what we're going to change. So first things first, we're going to crack these 2 screws open. And when I say crack, don't loosen them all the way. Just crack them enough to let the blade move. If you loosen them all the way, it's going to be very tough to tighten them back up and keep the blade straight. So you only want to loosen them just enough to where you put some pressure on it and you can move the blade slightly. So once you see that the blade is closer, you see how much closer I moved the blade? Once you see that the blade is moved closer to the front. Now, I mean the top blade, you want it to be as close to the back blade as you can without overlapping it. So right here, you can see on this angle how close it is. So now that we got it right, here's how you tighten it. You're just going to tighten one screw, then the other screw, little by little. If you try to tighten one of the screws too much, it's going to move the blade and you're not going to have a straight blade. So you want to tighten just a little bit, go up, tighten the other one just a little bit, and then check the adjustment as you tighten the screws. If you see that the adjustment is still straight, then go ahead and tighten the screws like with a little bit more pressure to make sure that the blade doesn't move. So now we're going to put the blade back on the clipper. All right, we're going to attach these 2 screws right here, and we're going to make sure that the blade is straight again. So once again, put both in, then just tighten them one at a time. Now check the blade and make sure that the blade is straight, and then check your adjustment and make sure your adjustment is straight. If you can see that the top blade is not overlapping on the bottom blade, then you should be good to go. Make sure you test it on the back of your arm. Now check it out. Check out the adjusted blade. It's straight on the clipper. Follow me for more barber tips like this.